trade issue.
One-day talks concluded today in New Delhi between the Assistant Trade Representative of the United States and Special Secretary of Indian Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Both sides have given out their versions, and the readouts speak of the talks being held in a positive atmosphere. Indian side also said that these were forward-looking, meaning intending to have an agreement eventually. I think one should also add that according to Indian side, we are supposed to meet again fairly quickly, and the two sides are going to intensify their contacts and expedite the negotiations so as to reach a trade deal at the soonest possible. Here one should mention that our exports to United States in August, for which data was given yesterday, have already begun to suffer. Instead of $8.01 billion in July 2024, this figure in July 2025 was 6.86 billion, which is significantly shorter. So India is already beginning to suffer the impact of 50% tariffs, and this is going to intensify as the time progresses, unless the United States side agrees to withdraw or lower those tariffs.
Sir, as this after 50% US punitive tariff on India, so how do you look at this development after this 50% tariff?
I think one has to read between the lines, because both sides have not mentioned precisely what was discussed and what was sorted out. These were precursor to sixth round of formal talks. So I imagine they would have gone through the broad outlines of the differences remaining between the two sides. These pertain to, from United States side, dairying and agriculture and fisheries, and some other areas where India has red lines. From the Indian side also there are demands on the United States, treating us more in an equal manner, with our IT and other related services also being facilitated at par with other countries. So I imagine these would have been discussed very briefly, but the fact remains that it was United States which last month cancelled sixth round of talks unilaterally after imposing 50% tariffs, and now they have themselves sent the team to India. So it does indicate certain softening of the position. Concomitantly, rhetorical, high-sounding, accusatory language being used against India has also been tempered down, and President Trump himself has mentioned that India is an important trade and strategic partner with whom he would like to have better relations, and he has said that this relationship is quite important.
Sir, how do you see this of India's recent SCO visit and closeness with China and Russia?
India, as you know, has a strategic balance in its relationship, and we regard ourselves as a sovereign, autonomous country which takes its own decisions with its own national interest in mind. So we are for multipolarity in the world, and we would like to be friends with everyone. I think the important message from Prime Minister's visit to SCO summit in Tianjin last month was to drive home that India is not an isolated country. It has friends and it has other options to work with. So all those options are available to India, and India is exercising them in accordance with its national interest. SCO's presence by Prime Minister Narendra Modi was a calculated move. After 7 years, he went to China all over again, and that shows that the chapter that began during Galwan crisis has been turned over, and the two sides have agreed to move on.